Hola!
Bom dia.
And welcome to the
Spooky sourdough project. This is the worst room in our house. Inside the crate. It's really annoying. We're gonna have to switch the light on. Sorry if it's a bit flickery. No, wrong one. Oh, I think it's alright. Oh, you can really see how horrendous that wall is from here. I think it's best that you film this video and I just
and you do most of the chatting, yes.
Because I've been the planner, main planner. I've got a little thing.
So basically, we are planning and we are going to, even if it takes us, I don't know how long, okay, hopefully before winter.
Somewhere. Yeah.
Hopefully before winter to redo this whole toilet. And Charlotte will explain to you her vision, basically.
And also all the problems that we currently have.
Yes.
I think we should start with how bad it is.
Let's start with, let's give you guys a...
We've decided to make this video today because I said, if anyone wants to know, in the last video, let us know down below. And we did have quite a few people asking, hey, yeah, it'd be really good to see a before and after. So this is the before.
Yes.
Hopefully there'll be an after. And I'm not too embarrassed of my work.
And we're going to save this footage so we don't delete it for the after.
So, first problem, this is a problem throughout the house, ugly door frames. But this won't necessarily get done straight away, but it will eventually get replaced. I don't know what it is with old Portuguese houses and this particular colour and bad quality of wood for door frames, but I hate them. Anyway, something a bit lighter, something a bit stronger, a bit more sturdy. Anyway, welcome to our clean as it can be bathroom. It's quite small. It is quite small. There's not a lot of light. That's not a problem. It does what it needs to do. But this particular room is on the north side of our house. This time of year, it's not so much a problem, but basically it gets very, very cold in here. There's no heat. And of course, when you're trying to shower in the middle of winter, I think it's about 12 degrees in here. So that's fun. It just doesn't get any more than that through like December, January, maybe a bit of February. It's really, really cold. I think we should start with this window. Should we start with the window? So there's not a lot of light. As we said, you can't really tell from there. Maybe zoom on in, Carlos.
It's quite small, isn't it? Yeah.
Oh, it's a lovely view, but I don't know if you can see down here. It's not been sealed. There's
At all.
breeze coming through the entire time. Creatures and spiders constantly walking in. So we will have to replace the window. The guy who runs the local cafe apparently is a welder.
Mm-hmm.
So hopefully with him, and there's a glass shop in Fundal where you can make a custom window, because I don't know many places you're able to buy a window that size. I think we'll have to get a custom one.
And as you will probably tell, everything in this house is nothing in this house is squared or level or even.
But there's no like actual frame. It's just almost like a door stuck on the side of a thing.
Nice. So that's the first thing, right? Mr. Window.
This window will have to be done.
Is the first thing.
Let's go on to possibly the worst part of our bathroom is, that is pretty rank. All of the piping is outside of the walls.
Yeah.
And we don't have any hot water on our bathroom sink. So if you want to use hot water after using the toilet, you have to switch on the shower and hope that you've put the hot water on that day. So yeah, this is all like the plastic, flexible, I can't remember what it's called now, off the top of my head. But it would be nice if we can get metal piping. If we can't, we can't. But ideally, that would happen.
But I was just trying to say that it's quite hard to get this to make these guys disappear, you know, because it's quite a thick wall.
It's stone. It's old stone. You can see how thick it is if I go up against it's like metre thick stone.
It's a 6 stone. Yeah.
But in theory, you should be able to just grind like a hole into, because it's metre thick stone. I don't think if you go like that far into the wall, it's going to fall over.
We don't have any electrics on this side of the wall, which is pretty good. The only electrics we have are for here. Yeah, is for this light bulb, which comes from the top. And you can see over there, it goes all the way to here.
That's where
and it goes into there.
That's how, so we could put electrics in this side.
Yeah.
So we're going to talk to people, see if we can move our piping into the wall. I'm fairly confident it might just take a long time and be very, 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 very messy. New toilet, new sink will be going in. I spotted a lovely sink, a really, really nice one. But I want to get Carlos to approve everything. I don't want to just buy stuff without him. I think, as much as I have a vision, Carlos does also live here, so I'm trying to be kind of...
I don't have a choice.
You do have a choice! We'll go through some pictures maybe later, or maybe tomorrow you can approve or not approve. I can make a whole video out of that. But we'll probably put a unit to put the sink on. Oh, fun fact, the sink doesn't have the thing to stop smells coming back up. It's literally just a pipe straight down. So we're going to have to do that because we do get smells coming up from the... Got it in English again?
Not the faucet.
No, that's a tap.
The
problem is the faucet is tap in English. And then faucet is hole for poo in Portuguese. But I can't remember what it is in English. What's a big hole for poo? Septic tank!
Septic tank.
So smells from septic tank do come up through our pipes. Which is going to happen a little bit anyway, whatever. But when we first moved here, it was really stinky. We've had to do some stuff that's anti-stink.
And also with this sink here, as you can see, it's very awkward because the window's here, the sink is here. We are thinking of, pun intended, moving it over here, right? So that we then have a space to put a mirror on. So Charlotte can actually do her makeup and wash her face and use a mirror. I know, right?
I put makeup on.
Yeah.
Apart from once a couple of weeks ago, I think I've put it on 3 times since we've lived here, just because I don't have a proper mirror. Like this is it, and that's So hopefully get a nice mirror that we're hoping we can light up.
Yeah.
A light up mirror.
You want a light up mirror?
Yeah. Because it's really good for when you put on makeup and skincare.
I'll just get a lamp and I'll install it.
No, you're not installing a lamp.
I get I'll get a battery mini one onto the mirror.
Absolutely not.
Boom, sorted.
Oh my god. We're gonna get a smaller basin. Like this basin is massive for this room. I don't know if you can see like the gap between here and here is really small and just a bit awkward, honestly. So get like an actual cupboard and have a smaller sink. We only use for like brushing our teeth and splashing our face, really.
Exactly.
We're not going to shave over it anymore, are we, Carlos?
No, I have to find a spot for it.
But yeah, we just need like a little sink. We don't need a massive thing. So
we're just going to have to think about it, isn't it? So Charlotte mentioned a new sink.
Cupboard, because if you come down here, this is where we're storing all our toilet roll and feminine hygiene products, basically out in the open, and that gives me the ick. We've got our thing because of Carlos's shaving hair blocking.
And you're showering hair as well. Okay, I won't take all the slander.
We're gonna put in like a nice wooden unit. Hide any piping, because obviously we want to move it that way. It'd be nice if we can sort of just hide it and not have to worry about like completely drilling a new hole into the floor or anything like that. Oh, by the way, floor is solid concrete. Like we're on the flooring's pretty sturdy and whatnot. But if we can avoid drilling holes into the ground as much as possible, that would be perfect. But it's been here for hundreds of years and it's solid concrete, so yeah. That's that. New bin, because she's looking a bit old at this point. But that's not really a priority, that's fine. So the one thing we are going to go a bit mad, fingers crossed. Fingers crossed we can find the right one, and if we can get the electrics also moved over to get some bits on this wall. We do want a Japanese toilet, because we don't have room for a splashy bum. That's the one. Your old splashy bum. So get one that's like all in there, all installed. Also, like with having a septic tank and stuff, you can only use like certain chemicals and whatnot, and you can get Japanese toilets that help keep the actual toilet clean and keep bacteria in the toilet down without having to use harsh chemicals. And also, we went to Japan. We love Japanese toilets. Japanese toilets for when it's cold, you can get them to heat the seat up and everything. And this is ugly in plastic, as you can tell. And I don't know who decided that was nice outside.
Yeah. And so on the Japanese toilet, normally there's like different setups and layouts that you can have. We're not just going to get the toilet seat. We're going to get, because you can buy the toilet seat separately, but we want to get the whole thing installed.
I mean, worst comes to worst, we can replace the back unit with like a regular toilet and buy a toilet seat.
Buy a toilet seat, yeah, exactly.
They're about €300, I believe, for the seats.
For the
what you do is you just take this bit out and add the connection. It gets piped in that way.
Exactly.
So, not too bad.
We will need electricity for it.
Yeah, and for the mirror.
And for the mirror as well.
So there will be some electrical work. We will not be doing the electrical work ourselves. We'll be paying someone who knows what they're doing, or we do have family that do it, or we know a guy who installed a pump, a proper electrician.
Yeah.
From what I understand, I'm not an electrician, don't quote me on this. From what I understand, that's where the electrics have to come in from. I don't know if you could run them along that way.
We probably have to
over.
Yeah, but as long as it's above the level of where the water's running, that's a very important thing that we have to keep in mind.
Yeah.
But I'm sure that they will get the job done. You know, if we explain it.
the electrics in this house are very questionable.
Yeah.
Very, very questionable.
And speaking of electricals, right? Did you finish?
Yeah. Electricals. So as I said, in this kitchen, it is kitchen.
In this toilet.
I've got a bit of heat stroke, I think.
Right.
On this wall, we would, and it will be definitely easier to install electrics into this wall. We've got electrics around the other side of this. This is just a brick. This isn't stone, this one. But yeah, we do want to put an electrical heating unit / somewhere we can hang our towels. I know they don't produce loads and loads of heat, but I think with such a small room and with as bad as it is, any heat you can get in is better than no heat, as far as I'm concerned. And you can get pretty good energy efficient ones nowadays. But yeah, somewhere to hang towels. At the moment, we've just got the weird thing on the back of the door, which is weird. I mean, it's kind of like I want witchy vibes in here, like forest witchy vibes, because I've decided I'm becoming a forest witch now. I live on the edge of the forest, but it's just old and manky and crap. So yeah, somewhere to hang something along here.
And it helps in the winter when it's freezing cold. And you leave the bath and you just,
nice warm towel. Because it honestly, in the winter, in this bathroom, it's actually off-putting going to wash and to shower because it's so cold. Last winter, did I wash maybe as much as I should have? No, I didn't. I'll be honest, no, I didn't. It was horrible. Like, I still clean myself and whatnot, but like the full shower, you know what I mean? Like the full MOT showers weren't happening.
Full MOT showers?
The girls know.
Right, well, speaking of showers.
Welcome to the world's most useless shower. As you can see, the plumbing is horrendous. We stuck a new head on because the last one died, but it's a bit weak. It is.
There's not a lot of water.
And yeah, after using it a while, it does just sort of end up turning into drips.
Yeah.
That's not necessarily like just the plumbing. That is also because that's got a limiter in it, and I just bought it for £5 when our last one died.
Yeah. Because we'll show you if you wanna hold the camera a bit. If you actually unplug it, there's loads of pressure coming off of it. So this is the cold water and hot water. So plenty of pressure there,
Yeah.
It's just, we just need to buy a decent one. But what we're planning on doing with this part here is, it's going to be quite complicated, but the first thing that we are going to have to do is to take out this guy here, Mr. Bathtub. Once we take it out, we're going to see what is going on there pipe-wise, because as you've seen so far, that the piping in this house is a bit mental, and we want to basically install a new shower unit here essentially, and we want to knock this bit down, right, and just have a continuous tiled shower, right, with some sliding doors. So you would have a door here. So if I'm standing here in the middle, I guess you have a sliding door here,
like a panel,
panel door, and a sliding door you can open and close to get into the shower.
Yeah. I mean, in a perfect world,
basically,
perfect world, what I would have is just so that it's so you've got a panel here, and then you have a drain system, so that you don't even have to have the door. You can literally just walk in.
Oh, you can just walk in. Okay.
In an ideal world.
In an ideal world, but it's going to depend on what is going on downstairs. And just so people are aware of what we might expect, let's come over to this section now.
I'll explain it. I'll explain it.
Yeah, you can explain it.
So you know the big thick irrigation tubing Well, on the other side of this wall is where our washing machine is. I don't know why our washing machine is there, out of all places, but it is. We will eventually move that into the kitchen, probably, because it's just weird. However, the drainage comes out underneath his bath. That's probably why they put it there, actually. That makes perfect sense. But the drainage is like old irrigation piping, and we don't know how dug into the ground it is, if it's just flapping about out there, if anything's close to the ground, or if it's up high. If it's not close to the ground and it's going to be a massive job to dig right like a whole channel, then instead of having a walk-in shower, we'll have like a shower unit. Ideally, I don't want to do that if I can help it, but if we have to, we have to. That's the joy of old buildings. So I think the first thing we're going to have to do is at least get rid of some of this, or maybe on this end, pose the camera through and see what we're working with, because then we can start properly budgeting. I've started making a little spreadsheet, but
I think you're gonna have to get the whole thing out to see it properly.
Once you've got it off, you've got to start doing it, and I'm scared. I'm scared. You just don't know what you're going to find. Anyway, so basically everything has to come out, like everything, and the piping comes in here.
So that's
hot water comes in there. I don't know why the hot water comes in so low.
Yeah.
It's annoying.
So that's the hot water. That's a cold
water up here.
Yeah.
Ideally, you want your hot water like that, so then you can create more pressure as it comes out, because it's higher. Apparently. It looks like they did try to do that, but for some reason stopped. But I'm using that to hang my little
I think this is where the hot water would have come into, but they just like, oh no, do you know what? We'll just use that one.
Which is why the pressure slightly drops when it's hot water.
Which it does normally happen, but still, it's not ideal.
Yeah. Okay, let's talk about the most obvious thing I think in the room is the damp. For some reason this room's never been tiled all around. You've got a small bathroom, it needs proper tiling. So we will have to tile everything. We were talking about seeing if we can find some kind of unit to like suck like the damp out. But with it being like metre thick stone and stuff like that, I'm not 100% sure we can do that. We're gonna have to see. But we'll talk to some professionals and stuff about that.
Because like I think the most feasible option would be to put like a small fan here, so whenever you turn on the lights, it would suck the water and the damp out of the room. But the issue is if this is the only bit that has any sort of window, right? If you put the fan there in the winter, you have all the cold air coming inside.
Not to mention that it ruins the view and it makes it a bit ugly.
It does.
I want this to be my safe space, because currently it's a bit mouldy. It's just brown. Like, look at these floor tiles. Hideous. And this is, I don't think this has been done since the 1970s, 80s. Like, I think this bathroom is older than I am. So it's time. It's time to rip it all out. I've spotted the floor tiles I want already. They're like black and stuff. Oh, I'm doing something maybe a little controversial. If you've got a small room, you should make it darker, because then the light disappears and it gives the illusion of something even bigger. So we're not going to do white. The floor's going to be black with little white stars on it. Like, it's a cute little pattern.
Just kind of like Charlotte's top, basically. That's the colour pattern.
Maybe I'll find some photos and give you like an idea of what we want to look. The walls, this is the one that I need Carl's help with, because I can't decide. Absolutely, like, no chance. The walls, I want either like a teal or like a green, but I'm leaning more towards teal. Originally I was like, I want a green, like like emerald green bathroom, but now I'm thinking that's too much and it's giving Emerald City.
Yeah.
I don't want it to give Emerald City. They're like thin, like bluey green kind of tiles. I just think it's really pretty. And I know everyone says like, oh, get white and stuff like that. But the reason I'm like, I don't know, is because first of all, people say get white if you're doing like a normal sort of regular house and you're thinking of selling it and you're just using it to make money, then get something that anyone can walk in and go, oh yeah, this is nice. But I want to live in this house. It's not for selling to somebody else. I'm not on like a property ladder. Do you see what I mean?
Just go crazy.
I want it to be like dark, moody, cozy, forest witch vibes. I might put a few plants on a shelf to help purify the air, because you can get plants that do that. That'd be cute. And for the shower, I'm thinking like almost like a cast iron look. It doesn't necessarily have to be cast iron because cast iron water, but like a black sort of shower unit, and like elements of like bits of brass or copper.
It sounds really good.
I'm gonna go on Google and I'm gonna drop some images and let us know what you think. If you think I'm mad, oh well. It's my bathroom and I want cozy. But yeah, there's no point having a bathtub, it's too small. Like, so I just want a nice shower unit.
Also, bath uses lots of water. We have water from a well, and we don't want to be using that much in the bath as well, you know. So as long as the shower's working fine, and it's fine, you know.
As long as we get the shower good.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I've spotted some really beautiful things on like Etsy, like brassy colours and like even shower units and stuff. I think you can get them from like local shops as well, but that's just what I've seen online so far. And I want the sink to be like coppery, brassy. I feel like, am I going mad?
No, I think you're fine.
Am I too ambitious?
I think it's fine. So basically, So the TLDR, we're gonna swap this window frame and this window with a new one.
Everything you see is going.
Everything's going, right?
Everything.
Hopefully we can get the piping inside of the wall. If not, then that's not the end of the world for us. But it would be good if we could.
Have to get an enclosed thingy
or something. You can work it out. We're gonna get a new sink. We're gonna move the sink over to the side. Get like a mirror here. We're gonna get a Japanese toilet or Japanese seat. We're gonna swap this unit. We're gonna get some heated metal rails for the towels. We're gonna get rid of all of this, and we're gonna just put a new shower head, a new shower unit here, and we're gonna tile everything. Tile the floor.
Everything. No more mould, no more peeling paint.
Yeah.
No more hideous half-painted mural on the wall. They had a vision, they just never finished it.
Yeah.
And also no more brown.
No more
brown.
Tagliatelle. What are you doing, Tagliatelle? You little smelly dog.
Tagliatelle.
Tagliatelle. And come on, there. You get yours. Good sausage, right?
Roux.
Ravioli. Come on, sausages. Right.
Gone in 60 seconds.
Sit. All four paws. Wait. Wait.
Good roll. Oh my god. everybody. I'm just watching a very noisy eagle. He's unhappy about something. I would show you, but it never picks it up. He's just above the trees over here. I don't know. You can see it. You probably can't, unfortunately. He's really having a natter. But yeah, I thought I'd sign out of the video here. We were going to do 2 parts of this video and show you a few things that we were looking at. Yes, I know we can hear him. Oh my goodness. Tagliatelle, what are you... We were going to do 2 parts of this video. Oh my god, guys. Yeah, you want to look? Go on then. Oh my goodness. For sake. Yeah, we were going to film 2 parts and show you some of the things we've been looking at, but our car broke down. So remember how I made a video last week saying, I think all the bad luck's happened now. But we should get it back tomorrow. But yeah, we've been dealing with that, so maybe we'll do that tomorrow or Friday. Might film that, we'll see. But yeah, let us know what you think of our plans. Do you think we're a bit bonkers, or does it make perfect sense for our house? I don't know. Don't forget to leave a bathtub emoji for all our bathtub luck down in the comments below. Like the video, and we'll see you soon. Hopefully with more updates and being able to actually go and buy the stuff I want to buy. I'm going to take the dogs for a walk because I'm a bit stressed after the eagle fiasco. Alright, muito obrigado. Tchauzinho.